Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the World Series in Edreg. Today we have the final first round matchup to see which baits are going to go through to the second round. Today we have the TRD Hogz versus the TRD Crawz. So let's get out there and start fishing them. We're going to be starting off with the TRD Crawz. It is really windy here today, so I may have some trouble orienting. Might make for some tough fishing, but we'll see. So I'm going to just drift up a little bit further here, and we're going to get started and get the clock rolling in just a moment. Okay, Google, give me a timer for an hour, please. Oh, she usually tells me that we're started, but she didn't, but we're still underway. All right. Took forever to realize he was hooked. All right, well, we're on the board, barely. And we'll call him 8 3/4. Yeah, 8 3/4 incher. That one looks all right. Bring him up slowly and into the net. All right. Well, he looked bigger underwater than he turned out to be, but that's okay because we like him anyway. Finally caught another bass there. Let's get him measured here. We'll go. I'm not going to count that little extra fin due. We'll go 12 and a half. 12 and a half. All right, there he is. Let's get back in the water. Man, this lake typically is a lot clearer than this. All right, into the net. Haven't caught any really decent ones yet today, but I'd measure in a KBF. We'll go 12 1/4, 12 1/4 incher. This might be my last cast here. Make it count, make it count. Yeah. All right. Well, that's time. All right. Well, that was an hour on the Crawz. Time to take it off, put the Hogz on, and give that one its hour. Overall, I was hoping to do a little better, but I still caught 3. Better than nothing. Let's put the Hogz on and see if I can do any better with that one. All right. We got the Hogz rigged up here. Again, green pumpkin, as always. And we're going to give that one its turn. Now the Hogz is a pretty light bait. It's not very girthy, I guess. Weird word to use for a bait like that. And so it's probably going to sink a little slower. It's also kind of like spread out. So again, that'll make it sink a little slower too. Gonna have to try to keep that in mind while I'm fishing it. All right, best fish of the day, I think. And let's get my shoes out of the way, let's get the rod out of the way, and let's measure this guy. Get your mouth closed. And call him 13.75. 13 3/4 inches. Let's get that guy go. Whew. All right, two. All right, back to back seconds apart. This guy's a fair bit smaller, but we'll get him measured anyway. Stop squirming. God, my rod's in the way. I'm just a mess. 11.5. Man. That might be a toothy critter. The way that thing's fighting. And not jumping. And it's spinning me in circles. Nope, just a good bass. Okay then. That guy fought so hard, and the way he just like took off and ran. I thought that was a pike. This is just a big old bass. Oh man, you are a chunker. Look at that guy. Holy cow. Man, I got an email. I was trying to check my phone, so I just cast it up there and was going to let it sink. And before I knew it, I saw my line moving ever so slightly. So I'm like, I'm just going to give this one a weird hook set. And sure enough, there's a thick mama juicy on the other end. That's a solid 17. I know this, I said this is a length-based deal, but solid 2.8, 2.9, almost 3-pounder. All right, bud. You're in the net. You're in the net. You can stop. You can stop, bud. You're in the net. You're in the net. Dude, you're in the net and you're hooked. I don't know where you think you're going. Man, Hogz here is getting the job done. Let's get this guy measured here. Call him a solid 14 inches there. I was not expecting this. Oh, there's another one. All right, another one in the net for the Hogz. Well, anyone watching this video, it's going to be pretty obvious when they see the length of the video and they watch the Crawz portion and there's still 80% of the video left to go, that the old Hogz here are going to get the job done. And we'll call him 12 inches. All right. All right, another one for the hogs. 12 3/4. 12 3/4 for this one. That one was in a pretty predictable spot. I mean, if it was so predictable, I should have cast it there earlier, but just right out on this point, there's a little inlet between two trees, right on the end of the point. He was sitting right in there. I skipped it on landed it on his head. All right, that'll do it. That is an hour for the hogs. So I think it's pretty clear there that, oh, okay, that the hogs here destroyed the Crawz. But I'll still go home, do all the math, and figure out exactly what the final margin was. But yeah, so with that, the first round of the TRD tournaments is done here. So we'll go home, do all the math up, and then I'll let you guys know exactly what the next round, which is actually going to be the semifinals, what that looks like. All right. So again, pretty easy to tell which one is going to win out there. The TRD Hogz crushed it with a total of 81 inches. Did not see that coming. If you'd asked me beforehand, I would have thought the Crawz would have got the job done, but apparently the fish just like the hogs out there better today. But that'll conclude the first round here. The next matchup is going to be the TRD Minnows versus the Finesse TRD. And then this other matchup is going to be the TRD Ticklers versus the TRD Hogz. So stay tuned for those. They should be coming soon. Until then, remember, it's fish o'clock somewhere.